Welcome to Time Jinx. You know, we almost called this the dating game, but they sent us a cease and desist. You weirdos know the drill. This will be a 3.5 round game. Shall we? First mission, folks. Please keep all hands and tentacles inside the time machine. Oh, and here's the time frame you're working with. Type in your dates now. Here's where you all ended up. Your score off on these missions. The lower, the better. Here's the next one. Moving on. It's time to time hop. Let's up the ante a little bit. I'm going to send you to 3 different parties in 3 different decades. Your objective is to answer correctly and blend in. If you can swing that, I'll do you a solid and apply some credit to your score. Make sense? All right, get out there.
Hot take! Get Out is a masterpiece.
Don't give yourself away. Pick the reply that matches the time period. This should have been your reply. Next decade, let's go!
I'm not trying to be a biatch, but I'm taking you out of my top 8. Sorry.
Hold on to your butts. We're going to the next decade.
Pipe down. The series finale is starting.
I'm lowering your score based on how successfully you time hop. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. That was a weird sentence. It's the second round already. Wow, time flies. Time for a new task. Those dates aren't going to punch themselves. And here's where everyone wound up. Here's your next mission. I got you all a little something. It's a new mission. Hot diggity dog, we're in a time loop. You're going to answer 2 questions twice in a row. You get to decide whether to stick with your first answer or change it. That's the beauty of a time loop. Your score will be reduced for every correct answer. Knock 'em dead. But don't kill anyone.
Why does the time loop happen in a modified freezer?
It's called science. Grow up. Time loop. You can stay with your first choice or jump ship to another. Here's some data to mull over. Here's some credit for you. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Third round. That's the round that comes after 2 rounds. Quick heads up. If you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. Why doesn't your future self just tell you the answer? Well, that's between you two. Put in your dates now. Check out where you all went in the timeline. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. So, small problem. I forgot to mention this, but there are consequences for testing the limits of time. That alarm means there's an imposter on the loose. Whoops. Holy crap! The real Jane Austen and her evil clone from an alternate timeline are here! Clock's ticking! Pick the real one! If you spotted the imposter, congrats. I'm lowering your score. That was weird. Moving on. On to the next mission. It's time to fix the butterfly effect. Your actions have altered
The course of history.
Your objective is to correct the ridiculous realities we've created. Let's go! Let's see how everyone did. Let's see your scores. We have time for one final task. And this time, we're headed to the future. One last thing. I'm shaking it up and only applying credit to your score depending on how close you are. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. To the scoreboard. Time to find out who won. Congrats. But I mean, look at your competition.
When you're waiting for your special sign, just remember all we really have is time. Think back to all of the years.
Hypnotorious is about to start. You'll want a good seat because there's this hypnotist and he makes everyone think they're a pop culture character or a piece of fruit, and one time someone was the Mona Lisa. But they act like those characters and try to figure out each other's identity. You're gonna love it. Have fun.
Welcome to Hypnotorious. Yes, thank you, audience, and thank you, volunteers. And now, if I could have your attention, sleep. Focus on my voice and ready yourself for what's to come. Relax, for I'm about to free your psychic being from your body and hypnotize you. Using my amazing mental powers, I will make you believe you are someone or something else. But, and this is very important, you won't all be hypnotized to believe you're the same thing. You'll each get your own unique character to play. Sounds fun, doesn't it? And voila! That's it. Let your new identity take over. Now look at your device and see your new secret identity. What do you think? If it's not your thing, feel free to swap personas. But be warned, you only get to do that once. Are we set? Then on with the show. I'm going to ask you all a question. Answer it as your character would. Feel free to be funny, this is a show after all, but don't give away exactly who you are. You'll see why in a moment. But for now, here's your first question. You are face to face with your greatest fear. You calmly say, hello. All done? Good, because now we can get to the fun stuff. I will now reveal to you everyone's answers. Take a look and see if anyone feels like they might have similarities to your secret identity. If you think you are simpatico, get in a jar together. If things don't feel right, seek out a new group. For the moment, just worry about finding the right fit. I mean, I will be giving out secret points on how well you do, but don't worry about it, okay? Go ahead, discuss where you think you belong. We're all friends here. Chop chop, grouping time is almost done. And done. I wonder how you all did. Think you've got it all figured out? Feeling lost? As you might have guessed, you all belong to one of 3 secret categories. But what are they? How about a little hint? Check your device and see if this cryptic clue helps. Maybe that changes whom you feel an affinity towards, or maybe not. Either way, it's time for another question. You are about to walk the plank. What are your final words? Time is almost up, so let's finish those answers. Writing phase done. Let us see what you've created. All right, it's time to group again. Time is running out. Get organized. And finished. It's fun watching you float around. Time for another hint. What do you think about that? We'll mull it over while you answer one final question. Honestly, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Let's see those responses, shall we? And now, your last chance to get properly grouped and begin. Hurry, hurry, find your group. And done. Interesting choices. Well, we've made it to the end, so naturally, I have one final twist. One of you doesn't belong. Remember how I said that I hypnotized you to fit into one of 3 categories? Well, one category only has 1 player. They are the outlier. If you have been paying attention, their answers don't quite fit with the other 2 groups. And the kicker is, the outlier doesn't know they're the outlier. It could even be you. So think about whose answers don't quite fit or seem a bit odd. Then, on your device, vote for whom you think the outlier most likely is. If a majority of you agree, we will accuse that person. If you're right, huzzah! I shall reward the correct players with points. But get it wrong, and the outlier will take those points all for their lonesome. I will also reward the outlier if you can't form a majority. So take some time and talk it out. Ready? Let's vote. Let's find an outlier, shall we? Quickly discuss, then vote. And are you right? Oh no, perhaps I should have sought out stronger minds. The categories? Why, they were simply... And how did the grouping go? Oof, no. Take a bow and show us who you are. And how do we think we're doing? The scoreboard will tell you. Ready to go again? Then off we go. Study your device and your new self. All good? Then let us proceed. Okay, first question. If you could get paid for doing what you loved, what would your job be? Time is expiring, so let's finish those answers. Now, let's see what your beautiful minds came up with. Okay, it's time to group. Find your group before time expires. And you're not second-guessing yourselves. Check your device now for a hint to this mystery. There's a bear on the porch. To scare it off, you make yourself big and yell. Tick-tock. Reveal your responses now. It's time to group. Feel like you know more? Time is expiring. Find your jar. And finito, how do you feel about your choices? Check your device and another hint will materialize. Oh ho, mull that over while you answer your final question. What is a rule you think your place of work should incorporate? You're almost out of time. Let's see what you've come up with. And here's one last chance to find your correct group. Grouping time is almost done. And done. I hope you didn't overthink it. It's time to accuse. Discuss quickly and then vote for an outlier. Let's see the results. Wow, what were you all thinking? And now, the categories. Let's see how well you grouped yourselves. Not so hot. Ouch-a-rooney. All right, let us reveal those identities. Congratulations! Truly a magnificent mind. Okay, clap, 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 and we are out.
Hypnotorious is starting soon. You're gonna love it. This hypnotist makes everyone think they're a character from pop culture or history, or they may even think they're famous buildings sometimes. And nobody knows each other's identities. They have to figure it out while being silly. It's a hoot, and Enjoy!
Welcome to Hypnotorious. Yes, thank you, audience, and thank you, volunteers. And now, if I may have your attention, sleep. Listen to my voice and prepare yourself for what is to come. And brains away. That's it. Let your new identity take over. All good? Then off we go. All right, your first question is... Your personal motto is, it's all fun and games until... And let us reveal. Now, group yourselves as best you can. Time is fleeting. Get grouped. And finished. Feeling confident? Enjoy this hint on your device. Does it help? You are casting someone to play you. Your advice? Just act like you're... Time is expiring. Brain pencils down. Let's see your answers. Did those answers change your mind? Let's see. Group away. Hurry, hurry, find your group. And done. I hope you didn't overthink it. Prepare yourself, for another hint is on the way. Interesting, right? Here's your final question. I will always remember the last thing my grandfather told me. Now, let's see what you wrote. It's your last chance to find your group. Good luck. Time is running out. Get organized. And done. Interesting choices. Accusation time. Quickly discuss your suspicions, then vote. And are you correct? Ah, a pity. Better luck next time. And what were the categories? Let's see how the grouping went. Now that's how you play the game. Now, everyone take a bow. And now, let's see those scores. Another identity is on the way. How will you fare this time? Look at your device and fully absorb the new you. Locked in? Then off we go. And here is your first question. If you had an instruction booklet, step 1 would say... Time to see your responses. Now, use these answers to group yourselves. Go. time is expiring. Find your jar. And finito. I hope you're not second-guessing yourselves. How about a little hint? What is the first phrase you would teach a toddler to say? Time is winding down. Get those answers in. Brain pencils down. Let's see your answers. It's time to group. Hope you feel confident. Find your group before time expires. And done. I wonder how you all did. Okay, check your device for another hint. Good stuff, eh? Think it over while I present your final question. Your therapist asks you to open up. What do you say? Get those answers in. Time is almost up. Now, let's see what you wrote. Okay, one more chance to find your group. Go! Grouping time is almost done. And finished. It's fun watching you float around. It's time to accuse. Whom do we think the outlier is? Discuss and vote. And were you correct? Oh, well, at least you ruined the show. And now, categories, reveal yourselves. And how well did you group yourselves? Did you watch the tutorial? Better luck next time, eh? Everyone, take a bow and reveal yourselves. Bravo, bravo! Stand up and applaud. Bravo! Okay, let's wrap it up, huh?